Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, I'll be going over the two-shot kill M4A1 class setup here in Modern Warfare. So of course guys, welcome back to a brand new Modern Warfare Season 2 video here on the channel, and of course for this one, I'm going to be doing another M4A1 class setup. Now this one is rather interesting, and we'll get to that a little bit later in this video. So yeah, before I get too far into this video, I do quickly want to say, and that is tomorrow at the time you're recording this one, Modern Warfare Season 3 is going to be releasing, which let me just say, it's absolutely crazy to think about that we're already in Modern Warfare Season 3. It really doesn't seem like that long ago when Modern Warfare Season 2 released. However, nonetheless, for today's video in Season 2, we are going to be checking out the M4A1. Now, this particular class setup is rather interesting because you can legitimately get a two-shot kill with it, and I will get to that very shortly. So starting off, for my primary weapon, I will be using the Task Force variant of the M4A1. Now, of course, this particular variant is the one that you get for buying Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Now, if you don't have this particular one, it's really not too big of a deal. Just swap it out for any other variant or just the base version of the M4A1 and you'll be good to go. So talking a little bit about the attachments, for my first one I will be using the Corvus Custom Marksman Barrel, which will be increasing the damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. Our second one is going to be the Forge Attack CQS stock, which will be increasing the M-down sight speed, and our third one is going to be Sleight of Hand. Now the absolute most important attachment for this entire class setup is the ammunition, and that's the .458 SOCOM 10 round magazine. Now of course, as the description reads, it says conversion kit to use high caliber .458 SOCOM ammunition for increased stopping power. Slow recycle rate helps control recoil. So as you guys can see from the pros, it says it will be increasing the damage as well as range, and then the cons are the fire rate, recoil control, as well as magazine size. So in layman's terms, what this will be doing is we'll be bumping up the overall size of the ammunition, and it will be turning this particular weapon into a two-shot kill, which is pretty crazy in my opinion. And when I was using this particular class setup a little bit earlier today, I was doing extremely well, and the only main downside, and that's you only get 10 rounds of ammunition per magazine, so that's how come you have to run Sleight of Hand. And yeah, moving over to our final attachment, we will be using the Ranger foregrip, which will be increasing the recoil control as well as aiming stability, and of course I will be using Platinum Camo, which in my opinion looks really cool on the M4A1. Moving over to the secondary, I will be using the 357 Magnum with the 357 long barrel, the 5mm wad laser, the lightweight trigger, snake shot, as well as Sleight of Hand. For my perk setup, I will be using Scavenger, Ghost, and Battle Hardened. Now, of course, if you are going to be using the SOCOM rounds, you need to run Scavenger because since you only have 10 rounds of ammunition, it means they are going to be burning through the magazines as well as your overall ammo capacity, so you need to run Fast Hands and Scavenger with this class setup. So make sure you keep that in mind. For our lethal, of course, we are going to be using C4, and our tactical is going to be Stim Shot. So yeah, guys, with all that said, if you go on to enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe for more Modern Warfare as well as Warzone content. So yeah, now that I got the intro out of the way, I will see you when I join up into my first game. And alright guys, as you can see, of course, we are going to be joining up into our first game, but this time, we will be playing a standard match of domination here on Shipment. So with all that said, let's see exactly how well we can do in this game. Now of course, for this one, we are going to be joining up a little bit late, however, it's really not too big of a deal. You see, we're actually winning, which is always good, and there's also no streaks up in the air, except for personal UAV, but that's really not too big of a deal. So yeah, with all that said, let's see how well we can do. And also, just as I said that, I got my first kill. All right. Okay, there we go. Let's call on this UAV. Absolutely juked out that person. And they're all going to be over there. Okay, they literally all spawned right over at Saya. And now they're spawning over here. Wait. Okay, that was extremely interesting. I think I got like 10 kills over there. I mean, what are these spawn points right now? But anyway, let's go ahead and call on this VTOL jet and actually get some more kills. And hopefully, with this, we can end up getting the win. Because we're currently getting triple caps, so that's never good. Okay, so we have to be a little bit careful because it looks like they're going to be spawning over here. I mean, that's one. And yeah, so right now I want to talk a little bit about the SOCOM rounds. So the SOCOM rounds, overall, I think they're probably one of the most interesting attachments that are in Modern Warfare. And honestly, I think they're extremely underrated. Out of all the times I played Modern Warfare, I haven't really seen that many people using the SOCOM rounds, which is kind of a shame because these things are really good. But I guess the SOCOM rounds are one of those things where it's high skill and high reward. Because of course, yes, you can get a very easy 2-hit kill with the M4A1, but you only have 10 rounds of ammunition, so that means if your shot isn't really that good, you're not going to be getting many kills. So it's one of those things where if you have really good aim and you have the right M4A1 class setup, then you are going to be performing extremely well. Like as you guys saw right over there, I absolutely melted that person with the SOCOM rounds. Oh, wait a second. Let's see if we can get at least one kill with this 357. And okay, there we go. Although I must admit, that was a rather interesting kill because I kind of sniped him a little bit over there. But hey, a kill's a kill, so I'll definitely take it. Now that's one thing they have to keep in mind when you're using the SOCOM rounds, and that is since you only have 10 rounds of ammunition per magazine, but it is a necessity because if not, you're going to be constantly reloading, and if not, you are going to be running out of ammunition. So yeah, as you guys can see right over here, I'm basically reloading after every single kill. Because keep in mind, even though you only have 10 rounds of ammunition and the overall fire rate of this weapon was decreased, still the fire rate on the M4A1 with the SOCOM rounds is actually pretty high, which I would say it's comparable to the AK-47 or the SCAR in this game. So I mean, still, you are going to be running out of ammunition extremely quickly. But hey, that's really the trade-off because the absolute power of this thing is actually really good. Now, of course, I am going to be playing multiplayer in today's video. However, I'm really interested in seeing how the SOCOM rounds are going to be performing in Warzone. You know, I'll definitely have to give that a try and maybe even make a video on it. You know, especially because of the fact that we are going to be getting Modern Warfare Season 3 tomorrow. Which on a side note, let me just say, it's absolutely crazy to think about that we're already into Modern Warfare Season 3. Now, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, however, it felt like Modern Warfare Season 1 lasted for a very long time. And I mean a very long time, however, they have Season 2, which keep in mind was only about a week and a half shorter than Season 1, but it felt like Season 2 absolutely flew by. I guess one reason for that, and that is in Season 2, we got a lot of new content. I mean, if you think about halfway through Season 2, we got Warzone, and at the end of Season 2, we did end up getting Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, so yeah, a lot of stuff happened in Season 2, and that might be why I felt like it went by extremely quickly. But again, those are just my own thoughts, so if you have not already, make sure you comment down below what are yours, because I am genuinely interested in knowing. And also, guys, that's of course going to be our first game. I'll be getting 59 kills, which isn't really too bad in my opinion. I'm supposed to to play the game, so that's always good, So yeah, guys, that's gonna effectively wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe for more Modern Warfare content. So yeah, that's of course gonna be it for this video. I hope to see you in the next one.